Hey guys, Sadie Rob here, and today I really have on my heart this question that people have been asking me. They keep saying, what have you learned from being single, and what have you learned from all these breakups that you've been through, and what have you learned through dating, and all these questions that are honestly kind of hard questions to answer because they're a little bit awkward, to be honest, but I want to answer it, and I want to be able to tell women, how I feel about all this. And what I really have just been dying to tell y'all is that girls, hear me out when I say this. You are priceless. You are priceless. You are worth more than the number that the guys rated you. You are worth more than the size bra you wear. You are worth more than how skinny your waist is in comparison to how big your butt is. You are worth more than the gap in between your thighs. You are worth more than the pictures that they ask you for. You are worth more than the names that they call you. You are worth more. You are priceless. You are priceless, and you are beautiful. I don't care who you are, what you've been through, what you think you are, what you call yourself, but you are worth more. I think whenever we're young, we have this idea of this fairy tale and this Prince Charming that's going to come into our lives, and we look for it and we look for it and we look for it until we forget how to look for it, and then we forget that it even exists because we accept the reality of our world. We just accept it. We stop respecting ourselves because we don't think that we're ever going to be respected by someone else. Because we accept the reality that we've been given. We accept the numbers. We accept whatever they call us. We accept all these things, but we don't have to. I feel like people sometimes look at me and they're like, oh, well, you have it good. And no, I've definitely been through a lot of things and heard a lot of things. And, I've had guys give me a number. I've had guys tell me that my boobs are too small for any guy to look at me as a hot girl. I really have. I've had guys tell me that I look like a slut in the outfit that I was wearing. I've had guys call me names. I've had guys tell me I need to work out to eliminate the cellulite. I've heard it, I've heard the painful things. I've heard the hard things. I hear it. And for a second, I believed in it. I looked at myself in the mirror and I didn't see my worth. I looked in the mirror and I didn't see that I was worth anything more than what they were telling me. But now I sit here with a smile on my face and a smile on my heart, believing in love because I believe in God. And because God is love, and because the Prince of Peace, the fairy tale that I've always looked for, he died on the cross, bought with a price to let me know how worth it I am, to let me know how worthy of love I am. He tells me that I am altogether beautiful. He loves me, and I believe that he created a man to love me the same way. I believe that he has a man out there waiting for me to love me in that way, and I had to respect myself enough to wait for that, and I have to respect myself enough to pray for that. And I have to respect myself enough to believe in that. So, right now, girls, if you were in a dark place, maybe like I was, and you don't feel like you're worth it, you begin to believe the number that you've been given. You begin to think that you have to do all these crazy diets and workouts to get a man to look at you in a hot girl way. No, you are worth more than that. You are priceless. I believe that there is a new generation of people standing up and believing in that. For King & Country had a movie come out today called Priceless, and it's just about men standing up and saying, no, she is worth more. I'm going to risk my life because she is worth more. That's what Jesus did for us. Jesus literally died to let you know how priceless you are. So believe in that. Today, do not let any guy treat you that way anymore. Do not believe in that. Do not accept that as a reality. Know that you're priceless and believe in it. Believe in that fairy tale and wait for it. I've had somebody tell me to forget about it. Forget about that fairy tale. You're never going to find that guy. Okay. But I'm going to wait for it. And I'm going to believe in it. Because I know God has that for me. And if anything, Jesus is that God for me. I'm not trying to be cheesy, I'm just saying he really has made me feel the most loved and the most beautiful that any man has and probably ever will. But I do believe that there is a man seeking Jesus, seeking God, that is going to find me through him. And that is awesome. That is truly amazing. And And so I pray that over all of y'all today, that you know that you're priceless, you know your worth, you know your beauty, and you know that you are altogether beautiful, my darling, and there is no flaw in you from the words of God. So I hope that was a little bit of encouragement to you. Love y'all.